Welcome to your daily stimulus package and second stimulus check update. Hope you are doing well today. Give this video a thumbs up if you support a second stimulus check to struggling Americans. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Consider subscribing now to join this awesome community to stay informed on the latest stimulus updates, economic updates, and financial tips. And if you've been watching this channel but yet to subscribe, you are really missing out. Hit the subscribe button now to stay informed on the latest updates. We'll quickly cover the latest details, everything you need to know about the extra unemployment benefit program. If you've been following these updates, you already know that the president signed several executive actions in an attempt to bypass the stalled Congress stimulus negotiations, so both sides of Congress could not come to an agreement on the next stimulus package. The president had to step in on August 8th by signing several executive actions, and one of the memorandum that was signed was the unemployment benefit. So the unemployment benefit, which is called the lost wages assistance program, is going to be providing $300 to $400 in extra unemployment insurance to tens of millions of American workers. And the funding for this program will be the $44 billion that has been redirected from FEMA. So FEMA had $44 billion in their account, and the $44 billion from FEMA will be used to disburse the payments to tens of millions of Americans during this period. And according to this report from CNBC, you can see that Trump's unemployment benefit program pays up to $1,800 in extra benefit to workers who qualify. And we'll be going through the states that have started making these payments. So far, 15 states have started making the payment. Let us know in the comment section below if your state has been approved or if you have started receiving your payments, because we'll be talking about the states that have been approved. And as we know so far, 48 states, including Washington, D.C., have started making or have been approved for the payments. But these states have not started making the payment. Not every state that has been approved has started making the payments. Only 15 states have started making the payments. And I'll be going through state by state just so you are caught up on the states that have started making the payments. And interestingly, 3 states have run out of money. These are some of the states that started making the payments early. So the other thing is, some states will be seeing up to, some residents in certain states will be seeing $2,400, up to $2,400 in payment. This payment, like I said before, will be retroactive going from the week ending August 1st through September 5th. And that's how you get this $1,800 in payment. So the good news is, this payment will be going out here anytime soon in most states, and some states have started paying it. So if you are unemployed and you qualify, you've made at least $100, you will be seeing $1,800 coming to you soon or already in your bank account. So you better check your accounts. And this will be for 6 weeks, because that's what FEMA spokesman has said the payments will be able to cover all the states. And currently, one state, according to this map from Yahoo Finance, as you can see, so this map is showing the states that have declined to apply, the states that are currently applying, the states that have been approved, and the states that have started applying, and the states that have run out of funds. So we have California already paying the $300. You have Arizona that has started making the payments, but then they've run out of funds. New Mexico has started making the $300 payments. Texas was one of the states that started making that first started making the $300 payments, but they've run out of funds as well. Then Louisiana has started making the $300 weekly payments, which is up to $1,800 retroactively for 6 weeks. And then the next state that has been approved here is Alabama, and you have Florida has been approved as well to start making payments, and they've started making payments. So these states right here that I'm listing, the 15 states have started making payments, and you have Minnesota, Iowa, Missouri, Illinois, Tennessee, North Carolina, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and yeah, so these are the 15 states that have started making the payments. So if you live in these states and you've received your payment, just let us know in the comment section below if you have gotten your payments. And the states that have started making the $400 weekly payments but run out of funds include Montana. So Montana started making the $400 weekly payments. So these states, remember, the federal program basically is giving $300 per week from FEMA, but the lost wages assistance program was signed for $300 to $400. The extra $100, according to what the president signed, was for states to provide that one, but this was optional for states, and only about 4 states opted to pay the money. And the states that wanted to pay the money, the $400, which is the extra $100 to make it $400, are Montana, Kansas, Kentucky, West Virginia. So these states are states that want to make the payment, the extra payment. So if you live in any of these states, you'll be getting $400 per week, up to $2,400 in payment. And right now, as we can see, all these states have been approved except for Nevada. So Nevada is applying and has not been approved. And the state of South Dakota, for those who live in South Dakota, if you live in South Dakota has declined to participate in the program. So you will likely not be seeing any money anytime soon. But if you live in Nevada, the state has applied but has not yet been approved, and when they will start making the payment is not clear yet. So be sure that you are checking in with your state to make sure that you filed all the paperwork necessary for you to begin receiving your payment. So far, according to this report from CNBC, FEMA has paid out $30 billion from this program. So FEMA has distributed $30 billion out of the $44 billion to states that have agreed to make the 300 payments. So the $300 payments, you can see, has already been moving so fast that some states are basically exhausted, like they've exhausted the funds. They can't make any payments anymore. So let us know in the comment section below if your state has started making the payments. And as you can see from this map right here, you can see that people, so the latest report from CNBC, which is the data released from the Department of Labor, just from last week's jobs report, is showing that initial claims for unemployment insurance the week ending September 5th was 884,000. So 884,000 people applied for unemployment insurance for the first time. Even though this number has gone down drastically compared to when you had about close to over 6 million people during the peak of the pandemic. And you can see the number going down slowly, and it kind of picked up sometime around this week's here between July and August. So as you can see, this number is going down slowly, but people are still applying for this. So just be sure you have the paperwork correctly and be sure that you followed all the right steps. But yeah, this payment is going out, $1,800 to a lot of people, and this is good news for struggling Americans, for struggling families that have been left hanging during this period and haven't seen the second stimulus check. So this right here is the unemployment stimulus for people who are unemployed. Again, let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section below. While we wait for Congress to finalize the next stimulus package, you may have to pick up a side hustle or a side gig to get some cash or make some extra money from home. Be sure to check out the video on the left to discover the one-of-a-kind website that pays you hundreds to thousands of dollars to just read out loud. This is a free, simple, and exclusive side hustle, and in this video, you'll discover the step-by-step process to get started today. And if you want the best-kept secret to increase your credit score fast, check out the video on the right. Don't forget to help others find this video quicker by liking this video and sharing it. And also, be sure to subscribe now as we track the latest progress on the next stimulus package. See you in the next update. Be safe and thank you for watching.